Hello.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Okay, so the word shame. Oh, where's Danielle? He's not arrived. Okay, so shame. Shame is a feeling of embarrassment, yeah, or regret for what we've done. So ashamed is that feeling, yeah. So what do we mean if we say that someone is filled with shame, Nancy? What do we mean if we say that someone is filled with shame? If we say
If we say
that
Yes.
someone is
someone
filled
is
with shame,
filled the shame,
we mean they are
We
filled
mean
with
we mean
They
they
are
are filled
filled with a
Filled
strong
with-
feeling
a strong feeling
of embarrassment.
of embarrassment.
Embarrassment.
It's embarrassment.
Embarrassment and regret.
And regret.
Yeah, embarrassment. Like that. Embarrassment. Yep. How do people behave when they feel ashamed of what they've done, Fernando? How do people behave when they feel ashamed of what they've done? When people feel
When people fear,
ashamed of what they've done,
ashamed of what they've done,
they avoid eye contact.
they avoid the
Eye
contact,
not eyes
and-
contact, eye contact,
eye contact,
and become
and become red the face
in the face,
and-
in the face.
in the face, and say they are sorry.
Yes. What would I mean if I said it was a shame you couldn't come to the party last weekend, Claudia? What would it mean if I said it was a shame you couldn't come to the party last weekend? If you said,
If you say it was a shame that
not if you say, if you said it was
if you said it was
a shame you
what
couldn't come,
a shame you couldn't come, we mean it's a pity that you couldn't come.
yes. Okay. Exclaim, exclamar. Nonsense, algo que no tiene sentido. So when we think somebody's talking nonsense, we can exclaim nonsense, rubbish, or a bit more strong bullshit. But please don't say that very often. Okay.
I know it's
Yeah.
it's bad
Sorry?
bullshit. It's bad to say bullshit.
It's not a good word. Yes, it's not a good word to use. Yep. So how do we, what do we exclaim when we think someone's talking nonsense, Marcos? What do we exclaim when we think someone's talking nonsense? When we think
someone
is talking nonsense,
we can exclaim, "You're stupid!" No,
Yeah,
nonsense,
yeah.
nonsense, rubbish,
Not rubbish,
etc.
rubbish.
rubbish,
Yeah.
etc.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Or other things. Yeah. Yes.
Well,
Okay.
are you crazy?
The multiplayer.
Yes, but if we say nonsense or rubbish, we're talking about what they're saying. Yeah. So what you're saying is rubbish. What you're saying is nonsense. Yeah.
Mm.
So if we say you're an idiot, we're talking about the person.
Rabbit,
Rubbish, basura.
Rabbit, basura, rabbit, conejo.
Rabbit, conejo.
Rabbit.
We say it
Rubbish.
for ourselves.
Yeah, you could
No.
say, yeah, I'm talking rubbish, I'm talking nonsense. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could say that. Yeah. Okay, so traffic jam. Traffic jam. What's the traffic jam, Danielle? Traffic jam.
Un embotellamiento.
Very good. If you were stuck in a very bad traffic jam, would you turn your car engine off to save petrol? Yeah, good question at the moment. If you're stuck in a very bad. Yes or no, Danielle?
Of course.
We have to stop the machine now.
Yeah, so if I were
If I were in
stuck
a very
bad,
bad traffic jam, I would have to turn off the car
turn off the car to save petrol.
to save petrol.
Yes, okay. So the word rank, what's the meaning of rank, Nancy? Rank?
Rango.
Very good.
Rango.
And Admiral, Nancy?
Almirante. Almirante.
Yes. Is the rank of Admiral? Yes. Daniel,
What is
or,
the
or are you
difference, rank?
saluting? Sorry?
What is the difference between rank and ranch? Ranch is not.
Rank is a rango. Ranch is
No, ranch. No ranch. Range.
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 Range. Range es como un rango. Yeah, so rank es como un nivel. Range es como sobre un espectro
rango
de
de-
Un
cosas.
rango de un
Claro,
territorio.
un rango de un ajá.
Sí.
Ah, sería
Ya.
como un escalafón, el rank.
Rank, sí, una escala o un
Ah.
escalón en
Claro, soldado.
la
teniente,
escalera de carrera.
Claro. Claro, soldado, teniente, esas cosas.
Exactly. Very good, Nancy. Thank you for that example. Yes. So is the rank of Admiral one of the highest ranks in the Navy, Nancy? Is the rank of Admiral one of the highest ranks in the Navy? Yes. The
Yes.
rank of Admiral
The rank of admiral
is one of the highest,
is one of the high rank.
not one of the high rank, one of the highest ranks.
What the
One of the highest
rank of
ranks.
the highest
Ranks,
ranks in the Navy.
not Navy, Navy.
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 The
Yes.
Navy.
Okay, so Fernando, tailor, what's the meaning of tailor?
Taylor es sastre.
Very good. Dressmaker.
Excuse me.
Yes. Marcos.
Is the similar mean a tailor or a tailor va con se escribe to write a different form?
When it's a person's name. Yeah. So es el nombre de una persona, Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
¿Sí? Pero el
Claro,
trabajo,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
la profesión,
Elizabeth Taylor era con Y o con Y latina.
well, Y, I think.
Con Y.
Sí, me parece.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But you see it both ways, but generally as a name, it's with Y, and as a job, it's with I. So dressmaker, Fernando.
Es modista o modista.
Yeah, and designer.
Diseñador.
So what does who does a man go to if he wants a suit made especially for him, Fernando? Who does a man go to if he wants a suit made especially for him? A man goes
And go to the tailor
If he
for
wants-
to make make
a
the
suit.
suit a suit
not a suite, a
and-
suit, a suit
a suit
made especially
made special for him,
for him, not especially for him, especially.
especially for him.
Okay. Who does a woman go to if she wants clothes made especially for her, Claudia? Who does a woman go to if she wants clothes made especially for her? A woman goes to,
A woman goes to a dressmaker if she
or a
wants-
designer,
or a designer, yes. If she wants to
have
make
clothes
a clothes make
especially,
especially by her
not by her, for her.
for her.
For her, yeah. So name some internationally famous clothes designers, Marcos. Name some internationally famous clothes designers. I know you are a specialist on this subject.
Especially internationally famous
Clothes
clothes designers
designers?
is Gino
Ah.
Bogani
Oh, yes. And
and
Coco Chanel.
¿quién?
Coco Chanel.
Coco
Armani,
Chanel,
Coco
Chanel,
Chanel.
Saint Laurent.
El otro,
Oh,
Gino
no.
Armani. Gino Armani ese.
yes, yeah, yeah,
Your personal, Marcos, your personal child.
yes.
No, I'm not.
Enrique Mamani Modal.
No. It's the Bolivian singer.
Okay, so the word baggage. Baggage. What do we mean by baggage, Danielle? What do we mean by baggage? By baggage, we mean
By bagging we mean suitcase Another bags
cases and other bags.
we travel with.
Yeah. So what's another word for baggage, Daniel? What's another word for baggage? Another
Luggage.
word?
Another word of baggage is luggage.
Not another word of, another word for.
Another word for baggage is luggage.
Yes. Okay. So gerund, remember the verb form ending in ing. There are three common uses of the gerund. As a subject in a sentence, for example, jogging keeps me fit. After a preposition, for example, she is good at teaching children. After certain verbs, for example, he regrets selling his house. Tell me three common uses of the gerund, please, Nancy. Tell me three common uses of the gerund, please. Three common uses.
Three common uses of the gerund
Are
are
as a subject,
as subject in
sentence,
sentence, sentence
after
after the verb, no, after the
preposition,
preposition,
after
and after the verb.
certain verbs, not all verbs,
Ah,
after
certain
certain verbs. Yep.
Certain verb.
So
certain
give me an example of each of them, please, Fernando. Give me an example of each of them. So swimming,
Swimming can be fun.
yeah. I'm
Um,
fed up with,
I fed up with listening to that song all day.
and she enjoys.
She enjoys dancing.
Yeah, okay, so treat. What's the meaning of treat, Marcos? Treat.
Treat is tratar.
That. Yes, also we can give somebody a treat, means to give them something special. Yeah, so if my son passes his exam, I will give him a treat. Treatment, en tratamiento, and shock. Shock, yeah. Do some people treat their pets like members of the family? Marcos, do you treat your
Yeah.
pets like members
Yes,
of the family?
of course. Some people treat their pets like members of family, of your family,
Of their family, of their
of
family.
the family. Yes.
Do you know how to treat someone for shock, Claudia, or someone who has fainted? Do you know how to treat someone for shock or someone who's fainted? Yes, no?
No, I don't know how to
Treat someone.
treat someone when he's in shock.
Yeah, okay. So normally sit down, you loosen their clothes, that sort of thing.
Only give her air.
Yes, yeah. So what do you think is the best treatment for a common cold, Daniel? What do you think is the best treatment for a common cold? I think the best treatment
I think the best treatment for a common cold
is
drinking honey tea,
yeah, honey and lemon. Yeah,
honey and lemon tea.
yeah, very good. So allowance. What's the meaning of allowance, Nancy? Allowance.
Ganar, era, ganar.
Allowance is an amount of money that you give to somebody on a regular basis. Yeah. Or it's something you give permission to somebody to do something. So for example, if my son went to live in Europe, I would give him an allowance of $200 a month. Yeah. Yeah. So an allowance is an amount of money. Yeah. To make allowance means to accept reasons for somebody doing something. Yeah. So for example, if somebody, the example here, if somebody is driving in traffic, we make allowance for the time that they're going to arrive. We think they're going to be later, so we make allowances for that possibility. Okay, so where were we up to? Yes, okay, so Nancy, do you think it's better to give children a fixed weekly allowance or give them money little by little as they need it? Do you think it's better to give children a fixed weekly allowance or give them money little by little as they need it? I think it's best.
I think it's best give money little by little.
Yeah, and not give them an allowance.
No.
Okay. When we decide how much time we need to travel from one place to another, should we always make allowances for the possibility of traffic jams or public transport problems? When we decide how much time we need to travel from one place to another, should we always make allowances for the possibility of traffic jams or public transport problems, Fernando? Yes.
Yes.
When we decide
When we need to travel from one place
to another,
to another, should we
we
allowance?
should always make
We should always make allowance
For
for
the-
the possibility the traffic jam or public transport
problems.
problems
Yeah, or pickets as well. Yeah. That's,
or pickets.
Yes. Okay, so beg. What's the meaning of beg, Marcos? Beg.
Beg es mendigar,
Yeah,
rogar,
yeah.
suplicar,
Very good, Marcos. And forgive?
perdonar.
Yes. Okay, and the noun is forgiveness. And we have the expression, I beg your pardon, which is the same as excuse me. So if you say something to me and I don't hear, I can say, excuse me, or I can say, I beg your pardon. Could you say that again?
I begging you.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah, I beg your pardon. Yeah. Okay, so are you against people begging on the streets, Marcos? Are you against people begging on the streets? Yes or no?
Yes, I against people.
Not I against, I'm against
I'm against
people
people
begging.
begging in the streets.
Yep. On what occasions do people beg for forgiveness, Claudia? On what occasions do people beg for forgiveness? The kind of occasions
The kind of occasion that people
beg for forgiveness
beg for forgiveness is when they do something wrong.
Yeah, if they miss a penalty, for example. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Do you believe people should always be forgiven for the things they do wrong, Danielle? Oh, what a philosophical question. Yes. Do you believe people should always be forgiven for the things they do wrong, Danielle? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't-
don't believe
Yeah, but-
people should always be forgiven
For the
for the
things.
thing that
do.
they do wrong.
Okay. So,
They have to see the face first.
right. Okay. Yes. Mhm.
I'm thinking the same.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yes. Okay, so last question of the day for Nancy. So when we have not quite heard what someone has said, we say, I beg your pardon, or pardon, or sorry. So question for you, Nancy. When we have not quite heard what someone has just said, what do we say? We have not quite heard what someone has just said, what do we say? When we have not
When we have not
quite heard
quite heard
what someone has said,
what someone has said,
we say,
pardon,
mhm,
sorry,
or I beg your pardon.
I beg your bargain.
Not bargain.
No,
I beg your pardon.
pardon,
Pardon. Like this.
pardon.
I beg your pardon.
¿Cuál es la
I beg
traducción
your
ahí?
pardon.
¿Cuál es la traducción de quiet heart?
Sorry, the translation
What's the translation of quiet heart?
of which word?
Quiet heart.
Not quite heard. So quite. See, no te escucho bien. If I see, no te
Not quite
escucho
Ah,
suficiente para entender.
ah.
Yeah. So like I just did. I beg your pardon, Claudia. Say it again. I beg your pardon. Yeah. If I've not quite heard what you
Quiet
say.
heart, yeah.
Okay, so I'll say something and you ask me for my pardon. But oh yeah.
Pardon? Pardon? What is
Pardon?
Feo.
Yeah, or I beg your pardon. It's much more formal to say I beg your
Pero
pardon.
también se puede decir, en vez de beg your pardon, pardon.
Yeah, you can just say pardon, excuse me,
Sorry.
sorry. Say that again.
It's the same.
Beg your
It's
pardon.
the same.
It's the same.
It's the same. Yeah. I beg your pardon is more formal.
Mhm.
So if you were speaking to the king or the queen and they said something you didn't hear, You wouldn't say sorry, you would say, I beg your pardon.
Ah, è come,
I beg your pardon, Your Highness.
More formal. More formal.
Yeah, it's more formal to say it like that.
More formal.
People do speak like that sometimes, but it's much more formal. So
Sorry, pardon is a noun only noun.
no, to pardon somebody is como perdonar. You know, it's to, yeah, it's to,
We
so
can
I
say
beg your
with,
pardon.
please pardon me.
Yes, you can say, please pardon me. Yeah, it's perdonar. You know, I
Like,
beg your pardon.
forgive me.
Te pido tu disculpas.
Perdón.
Mhm.
Te pido tu
It's the same
perdón.
of please forgive me.
Yes, forgive me. Yeah. But forgive me is more about something you've done. But if you say, I beg your pardon, just that phrase on its own means, I didn't hear you. Please repeat. So pardon, or I beg your pardon. Say it again, please. Okay,
Okay.
very good. So we'll stop here for today. If you have time before next lesson, please read 149, 150, and 151. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Who said, oh my God?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I beg your pardon? What did you say?
I know, pardon.
Sorry.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I will see you all.
Pardon.
Yes,
Pardon.
Pardon.
Yes.
Could you repeat the
Yes.
lessons?
Pardon.
No, repeat the lesson. No, not the lesson.
No, what lesson?
The number, the lesson.
Yeah, the lesson numbers.
The number.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm not going to repeat the lot, Claudia. I only
No,
repeat-
no.
Okay,
Only
so
the number.
149, 150, and
Ah.
151.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you
Oh.
One
forgive
of
me,
these,
Claudia?
Yes, I forgive you.
Daniel?
sorry, one of the class, we learning you modismos mendocinos.
Yeah. Oh, we're teaching you, not learning you. We're teaching you. Yes. So
Like
Un
pororó,
you need to
modismo
write
por
it down.
clase.
Write it down in the chat for me, please.
Un modismo por clase. Hoy fue pororo.
pororó.
Pororo. But how do you spell it? Somebody write it in the chat,
Next
please.
class,
Next
Sopa y
class,
pilla.
another
Después
word.
le vamos a clavar sopa y
¿Cómo se
pilla.
dice? Next class, please find out pando.
Yeah. Pando is poco
Pando.
profundo.
And
Yeah.
sopa y
Ah, lo
pilla.
sé.
Sopapilla. Oh, I love sopapilla. Very nice.
Topar.
Topar.
Topar donde termina una calle.
Ah, very good. Very good.
Peñascaso,
Pardon?
Peñascaso, Peñascaso.
Peñascas? I don't know what that is.
No puede.
I can't even hear that. I beg your pardon. Say it again, Fernando.
Orillate. No, bye bye.
Es tirar una piedra, lanzar, throw the rock. Eso.
A cococho, a
Yeah.
cococho.
Coche.
O a peteco,
Ah, to carry like a horse?
To carry someone
Yeah.
on your back.
Oh, on your back, piggyback. Oh,
Piggyback.
look at that. So you give somebody a piggyback.
I cry.
Piggyback. I don't know why we call it that, but to give a piggy.
Oh.
Please, Claudia, write pororo for me.
Right, pororo, escribilo.
A ver, acá.
¿Pororó?
Bye bye.
Enough for me.
Yeah. Are you writing, Claudia?
Yes, wait, pero no, acá.
No, dale. A ver,
Ah,
acá.
pororo. Okay, right, okay. So
No, no.
it's como pochoclo, you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Claro,
There's
sí,
a local
sí,
word
para
for
mí, todo lo
pochoclo.
mismo. It's the same
De los
meaning.
90 más o menos.
Okay, wow. Okay, so next time you're going to have to test me a little bit more, but not on the word that Fernando said, eh? That's a very rude word, isn't it? Maleducado, eso, no?
No.
Very
No, no.
impolite behavior.
So write it for me, Fernando. Write the word. For
Right,
me.
ay, que no, a ver, ¿y cómo hago?
Okay.
Wow.
Ah,
Where it says chat.
¿Dónde se pone chat?
En
¿Dónde dice
donde
chat?
dice
Chat,
chat, Fernando.
Chatear abajo.
Sí, ¿qué es lo que hago? ¿Qué escribo?
Y
¿Peñascaso?
apretas, ¿cómo
Peñascaso.
sería? ¿Cómo es pellizcazo?
Muy rústica la palabra, pero bueno, se dice.
Claro, claro,
The
pellizcazo.
rustic bear.
Pellizcón sería en todo caso.
Peñascaso.
Claro, un piedrón.
Pellizcazo, creo que pellizcazo.
Digo yo.
It's a long word.
No, estoy aclarando.
Cuando tengo la ñ.
Google abajo.
Peñascaso.
Ah,
Peñascaso.
pellizcazo.
Peñascaso. Okay.
Pellizcazo, lanzar una
Yep.
pellizcazo.
So Anna's given up. She said that's too Mendocinian for me. Peñascaso. Okay.
Un S me parece.
Lanzar.
Okay. So right for next time, I will remember that. Okay. So
Okay.
see you all on Thursday. Okay.
Okay.
Thursday.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Trying to save it now.